Quantum tech hunts cancer biomarkers, the future of fighting cancer. Hey there, curious minds. Imagine a world where we catch cancer before it even whispers its name. Where computers not just crunch numbers, but unlock secrets hidden in our blood and genes using the weird, wild rules of quantum physics. That's not sci-fi. That's happening right now. Welcome to the mind-bending frontier where quantum computing meets oncology. Today, we're diving into how quantum tech is hunting cancer biomarkers, those tiny molecular clues that could save millions of lives. Buckle up, this is going to blow your socks off. Let's start with the basics, but with a twist you might not know. Biomarkers are like cancer's fingerprints. They're specific molecules, genetic tweaks, or even patterns in your DNA fragments that scream, hey, something's wrong here. Doctors use them to diagnose cancer early, pick the right treatment, or predict if it'll come back. Traditionally, we hunt these with supercomputers running classical algorithms. But here's the problem. Cancer data is a monster. We're talking high-dimensional datasets, millions of variables from DNA, RNA, pathology images, you name it. Classical computers choke on the subtle interactions between them. They miss the hidden patterns that could change everything. Enter quantum computing. These aren't your laptop's chips. Quantum computers use qubits, which can be 0, 1, or both at once thanks to superposition. Add qubits and power explodes exponentially. 1 qubit, 2 states. 2, 4, 3, 8. 10, over 1,000 combinations. That's why places like INQ in Maryland are pouring over $1 billion into this. Their goal? Model crazy complex chemical reactions between drugs and cancer cells. Imagine slashing years off drug development by spotting winners before human trials. INQ traps charged ytterbium ions to make qubits strip an electron, zap with magnets, and boom, you've got quantum magic that could fast-track cancer cures. But quantum isn't just for drugs, it's revolutionizing biomarker discovery. Take Inflection, a quantum powerhouse teaming up with the University of Chicago and MIT. In February 2026, they leaped to Phase 3 of the welcome Leap Q4 Bio Challenge. That's a global race with $2 million in funding for a 12-month push. They're ditching simulations for real quantum hardware. Their hybrid quantum classical workflow tackles head and neck cancer. Using real patient data from UChicago, they're forecasting treatment responses. The Holy Grail? Clinically useful biomarker sets under 35 features that predict outcomes better than classical methods ever could. Pranav Gokhale, Inflection CTO, says it best. Phase 3 lets us test this end-to-end on today's hardware. They're capturing higher-order interactions across DNA, RNA, and images that classical tools ignore. And get this, Inflection just hit 99.93% qubit fidelity and demoed 12 logical qubits with error detection. They're ready for prime time. Over at Cleveland Clinic, they're partnering with IBM on the world's first quantum computer dedicated to healthcare, an IBM Quantum System 1 right on site. They're boosting lung cancer screening with biomarkers from DNA fragments and methylation. One classifier sifts 40 million DNA fragments genome-wide. Another scans 6 million methylation sites. Classical machines reduce features and lose power. Quantum? It spots patterns and interactions with scary accuracy. Early tests hint at better predictive performance for spotting lung cancer super early. If it pans out, say goodbye to late diagnoses and hello to routine blood tests that save lives. This quantum hunt isn't stopping at big labs. A February 2026 breakthrough from Shenzhen University blew minds. Researchers built a CRISPR-powered light sensor that detects cancer biomarkers in a single drop of blood before scans even notice. It merges DNA nanostructures, quantum dots, and CRISPR gene editing. Here's how it works. DNA builds precise scaffolds anchoring quantum dots. CRISPR-Cas12a hunts the biomarker. When it finds it, it snips the DNA, and the quantum dot's second harmonic generation signal, a fancy light trick with zero background noise, drops. Sensitivity? It spots just a few molecules in real patient serum. For lung cancer, it nailed it. Lead researcher Han Zhang says it could simplify treatments, boost survival, and slash costs. Portable blood tests for cancer? Coming soon. Want more proof quantum's winning? On February 26, 2026, Samantha Riesenfeld from UChicago presented at UCLA's IPAM workshop. Her talk, Quantum Classical Algorithms for Biomarker Discovery in Multimodal Cancer Data. They started with DNA mutations, tumor gene expression, and AI-processed pathology images. Quantum steps in to featurize and select the best biomarkers from this multimodal mess. It's clinicians, biologists, and quantum whizzes collaborating because real-world needs drive the tech. Why does this matter? Cancer kills nearly 10 million people yearly. Early detection flips survival rates. Quantum doesn't just find biomarkers, it finds the right ones faster. Inflection aims for empirical quantum advantage, proving quantum beats classical on real data. Cleveland's pushing lung screening into overdrive. Shenzhen's sensor could make it as easy as a finger prick. Think about the ripple effects. Head and neck cancer patients get personalized forecasts. Lung cancer gets caught pre-symptom. Drug discovery accelerates. And Maryland's billion-dollar bet? It's positioning the US to lead a global quantum race against cancer. One obscure fact to geek out on. Quantum algorithms excel at feature selection because they naturally handle entanglement, qubits linking in ways classical bits can't dream of. That uncovers biomarker combos hidden in plain sight. As quantum hardware scales, IonQ's ion traps, Inflection's high-fidelity qubits, IBM's healthcare beast, we're on the cusp. In 5 years, Wellcome Leap predicts quantum will transform human health. And here's your mind-blowing closer. Right now, quantum tech has shrunk useful cancer biomarker sets from millions of features to under 35 with higher accuracy than anything classical. That's not a simulation. That's real patient data on live quantum chips forecasting who beats head and neck cancer. The quantum hunt is on, and cancer's days of hiding are numbered. What a time to be alive.